At the Dongwook building, scientist Young Chul calls the police and warns them that he is planning a terrorist attack. He then injects a viral strain into his own body, claiming that he is the only vaccine. Meanwhile, Chains Bio is hosting a conference where biotechnologist Sejong arrives after receiving a mysterious invitation from the company. On stage, CEO Woo Chul presents a strange slime mold with incredible regenerative abilities that has cured a paralyzed rat. But when he notices Young Chul in the crowd, his expression changes. Young Chul later follows Woo Chul into a VIP room and accuses him of stealing his research and firing him.
Young Chul explains that his goal is not human extinction, but the creation of a new humanity, without jealousy, suspicion, or misunderstanding. Woo Chul laughs at his idea and calls him crazy, so Young Chul injects him with the virus before being locked inside a bathroom. Woo Chul soon begins vomiting enormous amounts of white mucus that spread across the floor. His body twists violently before he transforms into a zombie and attacks several people. When Bong-suk and his counter-terrorism team arrive, they find the building already filling with infected people. Bong-suk orders a complete lockdown, but the infection spreads rapidly. Outside, terrified civilians run through the mall as zombies attack everyone they can reach. Yoon-hee is knocked from her wheelchair, and Sejong and Gyu-sung return to help her escape. Yoon-suk arrives just in time to throw a zombie away from the group. The creature becomes distracted by people displayed on a glowing advertisement, allowing the survivors to hide inside a camping gear store. Soon, zombies surround the glass walls, but they suddenly become calm when the lights are switched off.
The survivors realize the creatures rely heavily on sight and sound. However, the zombies soon discover people hiding inside a restaurant and begin coordinating their attacks through strange growls. Sejong realizes they are communicating with one another and may be evolving. She creates a distraction using cardboard standees attached to Yoon-hee's electric wheelchair. The zombies chase the fake people through the hallway, giving the trapped survivors a chance to escape. Soyeon bravely crosses first, inspiring the others to follow.
But one frightened girl turns back, forcing Gyu-sung to return for her. He distracts a zombie and leads it into a sports store, where he hides among the displays. The creature searches intelligently, proving that the zombies are becoming smarter with every passing minute. The zombies eventually realize the cardboard figures are fake and communicate this information through their network. The infected creature in the sports store even learns to stand and search properly. Gyu-sung escapes the first attack, but is eventually bitten by another zombie and surrounded by the horde. By nightfall, the survivors remain trapped inside the quarantined building. News reports reveal that the outbreak is an extremely contagious act of bioterrorism, while police prevent anyone from entering or leaving. Bong-suk tells everyone that no rescue is coming because the building has been completely sealed. He also reveals that Young Chul carries the vaccine inside his own body. Sejong explains that the zombies are connected through a network of mucus and are evolving quickly. She believes they can trick them with scent, so a former athlete volunteers to become bait. The athlete covers himself in perfume and lures the zombies away. The survivors then create a trail of different scents and cover themselves in antifreeze to hide their human smell. The plan works, allowing them to sneak through the building without being detected. But their escape goes wrong when a teenage girl accidentally collides with a zombie. Yoon-suk rushes back to save her, while another survivor activates the emergency sprinklers. The water temporarily paralyzes the infected, allowing the group to reach the elevators. After surviving another brutal fight, the group reaches the third floor, where Bong-suk discovers Young Chul calmly standing inside a bathroom. He arrests him, but Young Chul warns that the water will make the virus more dangerous once it evaporates into the air. The survivors attempt to reach the roof using an employee-only cargo elevator. Young Chul secretly manipulates the zombies and stops the elevator, allowing a horde to attack. Several survivors are killed, while Young Chul calmly walks away as the zombies completely ignore him. Meanwhile, Sol-hee joins a special team searching Young Chul's secret laboratory. They discover documents and cages filled with frozen monkeys, but one escapes and attacks an officer. Soon, all the monkeys break free and overwhelm the agents. A soldier finally shoots one of the monkeys, causing every other monkey to suddenly freeze. Seol-hee discovers that they were connected to the same central network. Back inside the building, Sejong realizes Young Chul can see through the zombie's eyes. Security footage reveals Young Chul searching for Woo Chul. When he finds him, Young Chul allows Woo Chul to bite him, causing his body to mutate while the surrounding zombies freeze. The survivors realize Woo Chul was the first infected, and that Young Chul controls the entire network. They capture Young Chul, but his scream immediately wakes the zombies. Sejong quickly blindfolds him and tricks him into sending the horde toward the wrong exit. She then warns everyone to communicate only through their phones, so Young Chul cannot hear their plans.
Yoon-hee guides the group through the security cameras, but Bong-suk suggests abandoning her. The zombies hear the conversation through their network, forcing Yoon-hee to sacrifice herself. She tricks Yoon-suk into entering an elevator before saying goodbye as the zombies break into the control room and kill her. Consumed by rage, Yoon-suk begins slaughtering zombies throughout the building. He eventually discovers the survivor's location and broadcasts it over the public address system. Bong-suk hides with Young Chul while Sejong and the teenage girls escape. The zombies suddenly attack Bong-suk, but Sejong uses the chaos to capture Young Chul and tie him to a shelf. She plans to recover Bong-suk's phone and contact the rescue team, but Young Chul watches the plan through the eyes of infected survivors. Seol-hee tells the special forces that the infected cannot be cured because their nerve cells never recover. She also reveals that killing the first zombie could stop the entire network. The rescue team searches the security footage and confirms that Woo Chul was the original infected. The rescue team splits up, with one group searching for Young Chul and the other targeting Woo Chul. However, the zombies have evolved enough to imitate human speech. They trick the teenage girls into opening their storage room, then break inside and free Young Chul. The rescue team manages to kill Woo Chul, believing the outbreak is finally over. But zombified soldiers arrive with another massive horde and overwhelm the remaining rescuers. Young Chul continues moving through the building with his zombie army. Yoon-suk suddenly appears and begins killing the creatures, who strangely refuse to attack him. Young Chul realizes that Yoon-suk is covered in so much zombie blood and mucus that the creatures no longer recognize him as human. Young Chul commands the zombies to attack, forcing Yoon-suk into another desperate fight. Sejong knocks Young Chul down and restrains him with a cable, but Yoon-suk wants to kill him immediately. Sejong stops him because Young Chul's body contains the vaccine. Yoon-suk then discovers that his sister, Yoon-hee, has become a zombie. He rushes toward her, but she takes his knife and kills him. Young Chul later confronts Sejong and reveals that he sent the mysterious invitation. Young Chul explains that Sejong's actions against his father were based on a misunderstanding, which convinced him that humanity's greatest problem was miscommunication. His solution is to connect every human mind into one shared consciousness, but new agents arrive and capture him. Young Chul escapes with his zombie army and leads them to the roof. The agents are overwhelmed, allowing him to escape the building. Outside, he unleashes the zombies on the police and protesters, even moving a police bus to break through the barrier and spread the chaos. Sejong realizes that Yoon-suk was ignored by the zombies because he smelled like them. She covers herself in zombie blood and mucus, then uses her jacket as bait. The zombies surround it and begin forming an antmill, moving in circles while losing control of their behavior. Young Chul tries to regain control, but the horde no longer responds. Sejong then lures him beneath a bus covered with giant human faces. The zombies mistake the images for real people and rush toward them, accidentally pushing Young Chul into a fire. As Young Chul desperately tries to escape the flames, the zombies imitate his movements. Suddenly, every infected creature freezes, confirming that Young Chul is finally dead. Sejong contacts Seol-hee, who confirms that zombies in other locations have also stopped moving. For a moment, it seems the nightmare is finally over.
But after Sejong leaves the area, one of the supposedly frozen zombies suddenly moves.